Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Viktor mid into a Syndra, both some of the strongest mages in the game. I do feel like Viktor is a pretty insane lane bully, but have not played him very recently. How he functions is that he has like almost no weak points in the entire game because he also scales really well as a massive team fighter. But we have in lane what's kind of strong is my Q is a shield that's point and click and then empowers my next auto attack. And sometimes you can abuse people from really far away while not even taking any damage from minions. Plus, if you ever get the auto attack off, it's even better. I'm just paying attention to when she's using her Q, because if she ever uses it on the wave, then that means that I can step up and hit her. Right here, I'm just going to do another auto attack, so I got a really good trade-off. She walked up to try to hit me, so I just stepped back and auto-attacked her twice, and then if I take this minion, I'll reach level 2, which allows me to E her. Landed Q still to keep the Deathfire Touch alive, because Deathfire Touch is really good as a single target move, and good poke so far. Viktor, E is also an undodgeable move. We should always be using it to try to harass her. We want to be trying to just use it to poker. It honestly doesn't deal that much damage. The reason why it's so OP is because you can't really like miss it in most cases, as long as you just kind of pay attention to their movement for when they're like stopping. Like right there, I was able to hit her again. She also missed the cannon there, so she didn't even get it, and you can see that she's already super low. I got her even lower. I won't be able to kill, but not bad. We will take it. I think I'm just going to... Oh, try to base, I was going to say, but... she used her stun, but she's setting herself up to potentially be killed because she decided to step back up when she probably shouldn't have. Even getting the EXP range of this is so risky for her because she'll literally die. So that was kind of a wasted thing for her somewhat. Unless she was purposely trying to stop my base, but... we'll see when she comes back, because she'll TP. I don't have TP. I went something riskier, but the payoff could be huge inside of team fights. But I need to fix my wave. We get these evolution points that's used to upgrade my abilities, and my wave clear becomes insane when I get to 100 stacks, because that's when you can finally level something up. We get it through farming, but we also get it through getting cannons. You get 10 instead of just 1. And then you also get 25 upon takedown, or 20, I should say. 20 on takedowns. So what really gets you going is being part of kills. But for now, we're just kind of trying to get ready to reset so I can actually use my advantage that I got. Because right now, my advantage is mostly my farm. I have about 10 farm lead. She messes up her stun again. I'll just hit her for a little bit of poke. It's not going to be that crazy, though. Because, like, I'm going to run out of mana before I can actually get her. But she keeps on messing up her Q really badly, which does give me a lot of pressure in the lane. I'll just hit her with E again just to poke. You can see it only did about 122 damage. Okay. I will have to flash because of Lee Sin specifically. The Syndra is not really that scary, but Lee Sin kind of is. He tried again. We should be able to just base here. She might try to throw a stun. I'll just go immediately after the stun. And then we still have a 10 CS lead. She'll probably be able to shove in this next wave that I don't really want to try to contest, because it's just too risky. If anybody could have held it, that would have been sick, but... Kha'Zix is going back to doing farming instead of like trying to loop around mid or anything like that for now. So we'll only have about a 7 farm lead. If there was something else that I could have done differently, it might have been just resetting earlier, or like only playing for shove and never ever trying to harass her, because I went for harass with my lasers, and maybe if I just hit the wave the whole time after she missed her abilities, I could have just shoved harder to cause it to crash instead of trying to poke her, because it was kind of difficult to actually get her low enough to kill her. Wow, that actually landed from that distance? That's crazy. My E was terrible too, but she landed her Q, okay. I don't think that the Q should have been able to land on me from that distance. I thought I was only going to get hit by the stun, but nonetheless, I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. Right there, she only landed the stun portion, so it doesn't hurt as bad. But yeah, Syndra also has a pretty far away, like, almost undodgeable move, too, with the stun. I did hit her with another E just to poke her a little bit. If I want to kill her, we do have our ultimate, which does crazy consistent damage, but it's pretty mediocre for chase. So we'll see if that even, like, can happen. I mean, he did burn her flash from earlier, so it should be not the hardest of ganks if he wanted to try, but he wants to gank top lane instead. I could get ganked mid then. She messes up the stun. Even though I get hit by that, gosh, the W comes out so fast. I mean, there's definitely a reason why she's one of the other best picks in the game. So I got massive damage onto her. I'm not dying, but all I can do is just, like, use my ultimate after landing the stun and just wait, because I can't, like, step up too hard because of how easy it is for her to land her stuff on me, but she keeps on messing up the stuns over and over again. And you can see that, like, she was shoved out of lane again. And because she was just shoved out of lane when she had a better setup than me, that's not bad for us. We got the cannon. We're getting close to the E-Evolve. Kha'Zix is doing an invade. I don't know if he's gonna, like, succeed, but I wish him luck, because I'm definitely not gonna be helping. The most important thing right now is just fixing the wave. Because if I can just fix the wave and then just leave, and he gets to waste their time, my CS lead is growing substantially. And then once we just make it to, like, 2 items, plus also a couple evolution points, our kiting potential gets so crazy. You can shield yourself. You get bonus movement speed when the Q gets evolved, so then you run faster, while also the W causes my abilities to cause a slow effect, so you can speed yourself up while slowing them down, and also you get a shield. It's really insane. And then you also have crazy AoE inside of team fights, so it feels like you can duel people without your ultimate, but you also can just pop your ultimate inside of a team fight and just carry it. I might have accidentally put a point into my Q. It's probably not going to affect the lane too badly, but whoops. We evolved it, so we have, like, the bonus movement speed right now. But bonus movement speed isn't bad. It's not a completely wasted thing, for sure. Just hit her with the E from far away. We're just going to consistently try to poke her. That's about it. Also, I could do roaming, but my roaming is much worse just because I don't have a way to shove very easily, besides, like, prepping the back wave. Okay, so I got her flash, and all I did is just use the movement speed to go forwards to put down the gravity field. It takes a while to stun them, but when it does, if I have my ultimate on them, it's pretty difficult for them to run. I'm definitely dead here. Oh, wait. He had flash. Well, if he doesn't flash there, I actually win that, but sadly for me, it doesn't work out. I was able to kind of play it to the best of my ability. That still ended up with another kill happening, so not bad. I don't think that there was a way for me to ever escape, but that also right there is already showing how crazy this champion gets. Even with, I don't even have that much to be able to do the type of kiting that you can do, but you can shield yourself on such a dang low cooldown over and over again. And the speed up, even though I would never put a point into this instead of my E, is really that powerful that you can sometimes just walk the opposite direction and escape. And I was very close to being able to, because the only reason why I died is because he flashed for me. And then the gravity field is kind of insane versus melee picks to force them to path very strangely to catch you, because they don't want to get stunned, obviously. It would be bad. I might get ganked. We'll see. The Blitzcrank was around mid, but I don't think that he's really going to be doing anything. My E's are kind of far away, so it's not the easiest to land when it's so far, but she just wasted her stun. I think that if Blitzcrank was here, we could fight, but he's kind of just chilling. She should die to my ultimate. That's about as much as I could deal to the other guy there. Dude, we can totally fight that if you want. I'm extremely strong. Even though I'm low, I deal so much. I also finally have my evolution coming up, so I can finally have wave clear, because it just causes an aftershock after your E that does a big amount of damage. I'm just gonna flash that. I don't trust that I will not get caught by Nautilus. I think that if he played further forwards and was pressuring through being a body, it would have been less threatening of them just walking in a straight line at me. But, I mean, I didn't die, so that's fine. I still got what I wanted. I only need 2 more minions to finish my evolution. Your ultimate also can be evolved, and when it does, it causes it to last longer and grow in size during teamfights, which, again, feeds back into, like, this champion just does everything. Champion just doesn't really have much of a downside at all. I'm gonna put a pink ward down just to clear this, and also hopefully be in an area where it can, like, somewhat scout that area. She stuns me, but she didn't land her Q or anything afterwards, so it doesn't really hit that badly. I did not land it there, but that's still okay. It was just a try, because we just consistently do that over and over again, and if it sticks, then it eventually can kill them. They should be so careful bot side, because she could just rotate down. They even did the dragon too, and Xayah's still overextended. I can try to help him, but Xayah doesn't even have an R. Blitzcrank is worth a ridiculous amount of gold. Lee Sin might rotate, though. Yeah, and Blitzcrank probably already used his hook recently, right? So you can't even do anything here? You got nothing? I was hoping to have them be interested still, but he is very passive for how fed he is. That guy dies. I'll just ulti this guy, because apparently he, for some reason, stepped back up towards me, so he probably should die. And then we just got a double kill, because we just Q an auto attack. Our consistent damage is pretty insane, because the Q being able to speed you up, and also if you can't even get in range, you usually eventually can, especially since you will have the laser slowing them eventually. So then you can, like, Q, step up, they are out of range, E hits them, auto attack. By the time your auto attack goes off, your Q's coming back up, so then you can hit them with another Q and auto attack again. So it doesn't really feel like you're even playing with 2 abilities, it kind of feels like you're playing with 3, because the auto attack itself kind of does a lot. It has 50% AP ratio, it's just a built-in Lich Bane. And then we can go Lich Bane too, to make it so it hits really hard. Like, really, really, really hard. Nice. I mean, getting that person's flash definitely is ideal. It is tragic that we don't get the kill, but nonetheless, it's still really, really good, what you just did. Our farm per minute's looking much better than Syndra's right now, so we'll just continue shoving mid. Because we shove it kind of quickly, we also don't have to worry about... Dude, I just messed up my point to my ult. What is with my mess-ups right now? Jeez. Probably not even that bad of an outcome, though. I just put another point into my Q. We do have Ghost for next fight. They do have 1 dragon available. We see all of them are inside a river. And they might look for a gank, but I think I can farm from far away here. And they can't really catch me. I'm already very, very fast when I just use Qs on the wave, too. You can, when you're CSing, you should just use your Q just for the movement speed if there's anybody nearby. So you just dodge their moves, and you also get movement speed to try to chase them, too. I got a hitter, so I did a decent amount of damage there. There's a chance that Nautilus and Lee Sin are both behind me and looking. And the reason why she still looks like she's posturing forward even though she got hit by an ability is because they're waiting to dive me. But if I can clear out the wave, I don't think that they can, too. Until I, like, have better side vision here, I don't feel like I can step up. Unless, like, one of my teammates is in the area. I'm gonna ping that they're missing, but we'll see if the team even respects it. Okay, she did go bot side, but that means we can just shove out mid. Yeah, so they got 4-man ganked. This Blitzcrank is worth a ridiculous amount of gold. I don't think I can save him, though, even if I ran down. Who got it? Jin? Okay. My teammate also did the Rift Herald in the meantime, and you can see that I got, like, decent pressure on mid because I got some of the plates. I do have my ultimate level 2 finally. I'll just hit him with the laser and just walk away, because until I actually feel like we can fight together, there's no reason to step up. She just used her stun. I wish that I could just, like, run at her, but... Is anybody else going to come back mid again? Dragon is coming up kind of soon. I probably just want to base here just to make it so I can be back on the map. We're still up 30 farm, and this next buy could be a big one for us. What do we even want, though? Because we could also get a Seekers. Just to make it so I don't get one-tapped. That will eventually go into his Zanya's. I don't really want to build a full Zanya's second. We'll see if we can utilize this. Sometimes I forget about the item because I don't go Zanya's very frequently because I like going pure damage. Lich Bane would have been my other purchase. Oh, he's actually gonna die because of the Jin W. The Jin W was absurd there. I got his flash. I still have ultimate. We can fight as a team. We're actually so insanely strong. If we just fight as a team, we shouldn't lose. Lee Sin also doesn't have kick, so it shouldn't be too challenging. As long as we just respect... Oh. Lee Sin should be able to... He, for some reason, didn't... He smited so early because I guess he panicked, maybe? I hit my E onto that guy to also slow him. I got another kill. Jin doesn't have any flash, so if I just hit the slow effect, I feel like he's just dead, right? I don't want to flash for him. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, nice. Okay, you brought him back. I'll just hit him with the last Q. Now my ultimate is also upgraded, which is the final evolution. So now the storm will be larger and faster and last longer inside of teamfights when people start dying. But whenever you like go into teamfights, you just have to respect, is an assassin going to flank us? And we were in a really good spot because we knew where everybody was. The Blitzcrank, of course, landed absolutely insane hook. That was nuts by him. But as soon as Syndra died, like, how can any of them get on top of me and fight me? They can't. I got pretty massive damage onto her there. She also got hit by that. I really don't want to burn my flash if possible. There is a Nautilus here, so I'm going to be a bit careful. I do have my ultimate coming back up. I'm totally down to fight wherever. I still have Zanya's here. I hit both of them with that before using the Zanya's to try to keep myself alive. I don't have much left, so I feel like I just should back away. She's gonna try to land stun on me from far away. I can step up to go for a Q on this guy. He dies. We just continue playing kite, really. I did get hit by that. I'll have to flash, otherwise I die, because I finally got hit. That guy dies. I got her as well. This is the point where the double Q is really broken. So, like, I Q'd him, auto-attacked, and then Q'd him again when I wasn't able to get in range for the first one. And this is why Viktor is, like, one of the best champions ever. Right now. Holy crap, Xayah. Xayah, what are you doing? You are literally trying to get me killed. My goodness. Sleeper agent. Anyways, good fight overall. We have such crazy kiting capabilities, and it's insane how good Viktor is without his ultimate. Like, I felt like Viktor was one of those picks that, like, I guess it's similar. Orianna's pretty good without her ultimate, too. Syndra's alright, I guess. I'm not a big fan of Syndra. I mean, she is extremely meta, though. She's very strong. But I always felt like Viktor... has been such a crazy character for the utility that he brings. I can slow her with my auto attack, use my ultimate. I missed my ability, but I don't think it matters. I think she just dies. Because as soon as she misses stun, I just do the slowing effects to get her, because my stun's worthless. But what's not worthless is the evolution that slows down people when I hit them. I don't even have Lich Bane yet, too. Once I get Lich Bane, it's going to be so much easier to do that type of playstyle, just walking towards them. Now, I did go bot side and pressure, but I feel like, honestly, the thing that we should really be playing for is this Baron. If we can just set up vision around it and just kill one person, we can probably start it on repeat and have Blitzcrank hook. I am trying to rotate to this fight. It's going to take me a while to get there, though. I don't know if I can get there quickly. Nautilus used ultimate. We see Lee Sin's here. I'm going to pink board this just so we know. Lee Sin's low. Stun goes off. I don't think that they can contest, though. Jin also accidentally blast coned in, so he's just dead, too. I hit the slowing effect onto him. I'm gonna wait for the slow from that to expire. I guess we can just chase all the way. I don't even know if I need to use Ghost, though, because I think Kha'Zix might be able to slow him first. I feel like we can maybe do it, but you know what? I think that we just do the dragon instead. I take it back. My bad on the call. If I was able to stun him there, I probably would have popped R to kill him, but... As you can see, massive damage again pretty easily. He should die to that, and then because he dies to it, then my storm gets even larger, so I can then try to go for something else, but there was a trap there that I didn't notice. I'm constantly shielding myself, though. If he wants to try to ulti me, he can. I still have my Zhonya's, and I could still constantly shield. It's very difficult for them to ever catch me still. They have to, like, fully commit as a team and, like, do a crazy, like, flank play with Lee Sin and probably pick me or, like, land a hook. But I feel kind of confident sidestepping it, though. We should definitely just be focusing the Baron now. Our vision control is so absurd. We'll just go top because the Kha'Zix, though, is the person that we need, so if he's really just going to be staying on the other side of the map, there's no reason for us to really try to do anything right now. This guy's just going for me. I'm kind of okay, though. I mean, he's just, like, being annoying. It's not really much danger just yet. I don't have my R just yet, but I don't think it really matters. I think he just dies to my next Q because the chase is just too difficult. And now we have the ultimate for a fight if we need it. Let's just do this. We can easily do the Baron. Now that Kha'Zix is actually here for the solo damage, plus our vision control is pretty good, so Blitzcrank can just play for keeping the Lee Sin away. And then even if Lee Sin tries to go really hard, we could potentially try to kill. Blitzcrank might die. But even if he does, I'll still be the person to try to stop this. Because stopping it is still probably kind of important. We will just base here. We'll just go Death Cap next for a huge amount of AP. I don't think that they have that much magic resist that I have to worry about buying Void, but I would eventually buy it probably if I saw a little bit more magic resist after this. Nice, he also killed a Kha'Zix, sick. So I do want to pressure. We see that Syndra's top side. Nautilus might come mid. Kha'Zix is bot. Lee Sin died. I did not hit her with that E, but it was close. They're just going to be wave clearing still. We'll use Q on that, so we just don't need to get hit by it. We'll just be patient. We just continue trying to poke on repeat with Baron. We can eventually get this turret with the Baron through Siege. We don't even need to do anything too crazy. We just kind of just sit back and just wait. Although, where's the cannon? Wait, I thought cannons are supposed to spawn every single wave. What? I still have Zhonya's available. So that also will empower my ultimate to still last for a while. But we just killed the person right in front, so not too challenging. If Blitzcrank lands hook, I'm down to fight. Also, if we use our Q on minions, we can like empower auto attack to even hit structures, because you can't Q structures, but we can like Q things that are minions or champions, though. She might just kill him there. No. Okay, this guy picked me pretty well. I might die for it. Yeah. Also, the Blitzcrank hardcore wanted to save the Xayah, who's probably not the person to really commit to save, but Lee Sin also played that amazingly. I kind of gave him the opportunity. I can easily flash beforehand, but I wasn't really prepared for it mentally. But you hand it, I still have to hand it off. Like, doing Lee Sin, like, even Insect with Flash and Ward Hop isn't as easy to pull off as you'd think. Although, I guess I was alone, though. And I think that the game's just over after that. I'm still worth another 1,000 gold shutdown, even though I just died. I guess that's just how fed I am. I just built something because, honestly, I figured that the game's just over. But if the game's not over here and they can actually defend, then we will still commit for that death cap, because I'm not going to leave base without it. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. It is kind of late, so I'm probably not going to be able to do a game 2 of it, but if people do enjoy just seeing like meta characters like Viktor and why they're so absurd and what they can do, then I might play him more inside the future too, because I feel like it's been months since I've made a video on him. Because I don't find him the most fun, but he has a pretty cool power fantasy with the kiting and stuff. You can see did most damage in the game. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Peace out, have a great day and all that. Farewell. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Viktor and Arena section. We are starting off with some gold augments. Mark's Mage, I believe the last time that I've tried this, I don't know if they fixed it or changed it, but it does not work on Q plus auto attack. So it's not as insane as you would think. It doesn't actually empower the Q to be, like, the most broken thing ever. These ones are mostly, like, auto-cast with an Olaf Axe, which is pretty bad. Magic Missile is by far the best thing here, even though I am not the biggest fan of having this either, because I feel as though it's not the easiest to work around. But it's every single 3 times that I land something on the next level that it increases the amount of missiles that it fires, so it can get really ridiculous if you can spam. I guess I'll go Ionian. Of course, this will only be if it's max, too. For now, it just does a little bit of damage. Okay, the bomb does hit them, which is nice. I did hit both of them with the laser there. I took one of the plants. That also hit the Galio, the true damage. The early game rounds are kind of sometimes only map-based. Dude, this Malz has crazy W ability haste. I'm not getting near those. This Malzahar has such a large army for himself. Holy moly. He probably has just the W augment. No, he doesn't, actually. I don't even know how he got that many then. They're just that short? I feel like the only way to win is by rezzing my ally here, so I'm just going to be standing here even though my teammate's fighting, because I know that after he dies, we're screwed. I did use the bomb, and that did kill Galio. And I think we do win in the end. And we do get Viktor stacks for this, which is really nice. So we do get our evolution of our first thing. Otherwise, I think we get like 40 per round. For these choices, I think that probably the Fiddlesticks is the most fun because it causes either a bonus or negative effect upon all of the things, and sometimes it's an augment level, which can be so crazy. Also, Magic Missile kind of did a lot because that round lasted very long. It did like 1,000 damage. The Nilo one would be the most boring, so thankfully it did choose one of the more fun ones. For Prismatics with Magic Missile, It does mean it opens up the path of being tanky. I don't think the Black Hole Gauntlet counts. Fulmination is energetic. Cruelty is stun. I'll just go Talisman because anything that rolls with this, either movement speed or mana or ability haste, whatever it might be, decent eventually, I can just hold on to that and just use it. And then if it does get a crazy roll, we can always benefit from it, where sometimes if we get a crazy mana roll, we can just get an Archangel, so we have more AP plus also a huge shield. Otherwise, there might be other stuff that might show up that we can utilize too. Like if we get Adapt and then a crazy AD roll, or a health roll with Overlord's Bloodmail. Talisman is kind of... It's definitely luck-based, but sometimes you're opened up to, like, many opportunities with it. Of, like, unique things. So we're just using my E to try to catch these guys. I mean, I got most of the plants there. He did not hit us, so we're fine. I'm just trying to res my ally while also trying to hit a little bit, because if we only hit her, then eventually it can end up kind of bad. I got one of the plants. I also got my evolution from doing that. She has to res her ally. If she can't res, then she'll probably lose. I don't think that there's a way that she can kill all three of us. I don't think I have to burn my flash either. Because if I flash over, we can definitely kill, but then I won't have it for the next round where I might actually need it. Good early game. So we have Don't Chase, which is okay. We have get a random gold augment. Don't Blink could be crazy if I found it. But also, I mean, I could just immediately take the Don't Chase just to have Singed Poison. So when people chase me, it's kind of difficult to catch me. Can also be like somewhat stall based, so now if we get movement speed or omnivamp and then we're running away from people and we build a Rylai's, we can have people slowed as they chase us while we kite backwards in hopes of getting the magic missile up if I do decide to go the route of like upgrading this. So it is giving us like a baseline of something that we can somewhat begin doing, but it's all dependent on whatever this rolls too. Because if it gets a mana roll, I'm immediately going to build something mana related instead. That almost hit me. I did get the plant in the middle, which is kind of nice. I did hit her twice there. I'm going to use my ultimate to cancel her ultimate so she doesn't get to use it very well. The laser eyes on this guy probably is going to kill us very quickly if we continue to space checking like that. I'm trying to not stay near the Zoe. That guy does die, so at least something good happens. I was expecting to eventually lose. We don't really have that much going for us with our augments just yet. We don't really scale over time either, which sometimes gets really powerful. Not bad to lose, though. Let's just see what we get. Got a huge amount of lethality, one of the worst things that we can get. This is just tankiness in Magic Pen. I mean, that's definitely not bad. We do need CDR, and there's a chance that it rolls a mana roll, and it would really suck if I bought something else and then it didn't give me... Or, like, I rolled a mana roll, but I already committed to another type of build, so I'll just build this because I think it's just generic. If I get a huge movement speed roll, I might stick with the, Seraphs anyways, because at least it still gives CDR, AP, gives stats that I need, and safety as well through the shield. But we won't commit to like a crazy full mana build until we actually see a roll if it does show up. The Orin kind of just used all of his abilities right in front of our face, but didn't really do anything. The Fiddlesticks is here. I'm kind of okay. He only solo ultied me and he barely did anything, really. I'm just going to ulti him. That guy dies pretty easily. I'll just start using my abilities on this guy now because he's right in front of us. So there's no reason not to just burst him. And this guy dies too. Oh, never mind. He decided to flash. That was, I guess, close to killing him. Rezzing my ally probably is going to make the fight much easier for us, so that's what I'm going to do first. There was, like, no risk of dying, and somebody already died as well. Okay, so we do have Magic Missile upgrade. We have Glass Cannon, Magical Girl, but it's unlucky, which does give AP. Infernal Conduit, which is burn effects, which is alright. Man, the Magic Missile being a kind of mediocre thing kind of sucks. We also have Spell Wake, which in the past hasn't been that bad. If I was to reroll, it would show another Prismatic. I'll take Magic Missile fully upgraded. Let's play more for that. So I reroll, we got base mana regen, that's pretty bad. No mana this time as well, just attack speed and crit. Ezreal is just like full going into my abilities. I don't know if I can actually do anything to get him though. Nice. Very good. Also, I'm not dead yet. Am I gonna die to a burn effect? Okay, cool. We were able to just stall it out, and it worked out in the end. This did 8 missiles, so it did a little bit more damage, did about 1,000, but I'm not really that tanky yet. You can see that Ezreal is just running in a straight line at me. Makes it a bit tougher for me to ever survive when I don't have much tankiness right now. Seraph's is finally upgraded, so I have the shield on it. Got a terrible mana roll. Definitely not going to hold on to that. We got health, armor, and magic resist, so that makes us tanky. That's definitely nice. Let's build a Rylai's because it just synergizes with being able to kite, and we won it because of the Viktor's ability is already slow. I think that they do stack slow, so it gets a little bit better, but it's mostly for the Singed Poison if I get chased by melee picks. Like Galio, for instance, of course, will want to stick on me for like most of the fight, and being able to like just run away from him all the time could be really, really good. They do have a Mal's, so getting ultied by him would suck, but I can cancel his ultimate if my teammates are the ones that get ultied instead of me. I am just stacking this Magic Missile, so every single time we're just doing a little bit of poke, it honestly is really good. That guy probably is gonna finally die now. My Magic Missile, I think, is going crazy. Yeah, it did 4,000 damage because I was just hitting Galio so much that we're stacking it over and over again. Every 3 times that we trigger it. We did get something on-hit mana-based, but it's only for auto attacks. I also have the level up of it, too, which is a bit annoying to see, because kind of probably wanted to have ethereal weapons with it. That'd be kind of nice. Autocast route near people. Sure. It also gives me money too. So we'll reroll again. We got nothing, kind of. And this roll, we have a decent amount of AP plus ability haste. It's always fine if it's just an AP roll, too, with some Magic Pen, too, so we just deal big damage, even though we also have the true damage going. almost got hit by that, but I did not. And my magic missile is still going crazy because none of them were really able to lock me down. They're kind of just focusing my allies, and gives us a pretty easy win. They're both pretty strong too, especially this Pantheon. This Pantheon is absurdly strong because he has Scavenger, and we've like not lost a single round besides I think one. And Scavenger allows him to just continuously get more and more augments, but when he fills them, he can eventually level them up instead, or replace them and fix his build, because sometimes you might get stuff that, because it just chooses a random one that you don't need, but then when you replace it with a higher tier one, like a Prismatic, then suddenly it becomes really insane. Like, he'll probably remove stats on stats eventually, and then just get a Prismatic, or the Keystone. The Keystone's probably better to change. I'll do the Otacon one. We'll just do more rerolls just to see what we get. Okay, we're still getting, like, a big amount of, like, ability haste and magic resist. I mean, it's definitely not the worst possible thing that we can get. Also, there's a team above us that's winning even harder than we are. The Katarina. Oh, she has Ethereal with Puppeteer. She has, like, a infinite, CC type of thing going on. Replace one of my augments with a higher tier augment. Wait, that actually exists? I'm still going to take the silver augment, though. I don't know. I feel like one of the biggest damage pluses that I could ever get would just be the silver augment Don't Blink. Could be absolutely crazy for increasing our damage by a percentage. Especially because we already have, like, a percentage that we have for dealing true damage that they can never ignore. Kind of want to save up for Prismatic. I think that I can afford it if I buy one anvil, though, anyway. So we can just do one anvil and then just get whatever. And then after this, we are facing the first place. The next round after this, we can full buy a item and see what we get. I did ulti to try to stop her immediately, but I think that there's no way to stop her from being able to reset her abilities so quickly that there's no way to win unless we become super broken. There's no way that I'm broken right now. Because the Berserk over and over again is so OP. She can do anything she wants without really needing to require much effort to accomplish it. But everything can change so fast depending on what we find. And because we have been winning so much, we have a lot of time to fix the build to hopefully get more OP than them. So let's just roll and just see what I get first. I got a huge amount of lethality, a little bit of magic pen, and a little tiny bit of mana. We got, again, with the ability haste, magic resist, and magic pen. Dude, that happens so frequently, it's crazy. Feels like it's one of the only things I ever find. Ooh, Diamond Tip Spear increases everything by a percentage for distance damage, but also store damage with detonation is kind of good. Also, Demon Kings can still go crazy. I've been doing Diamond Tip Spear a lot. I'm going to be taking Lightning Rod because I have a pretty bonkers amount of ability haste, and it potentially could be nuts with any... Like, it's opening up the avenues of also being able to do an auto-cast build. That would actually work pretty well. I think I don't die. Person died on the other side. Seems that I'm also just not dying to this guy either. My magic missile did an okay amount. We might be able to root people very quickly to CC lock them, which does deal damage too. Oh, I got quantum computing. That could be okay. We could definitely take that. My abilities can crit also is like another avenue, but honestly, we don't really have that much AP. I'd probably rather have auto the Wildfire, though. Wildfire is even better. So Wildfire just causes a brand ultimate to trigger, and if we get this to max, which is kind of difficult, it already does really good damage. Okay, I got, honestly, a okay mana roll. It's not the craziest thing ever, but it also gave me 45% movement speed, too. So it could be it. That might be the thing that I stick around with. Our ability haste isn't too crazy, though. Also, we have to get near them to actually trigger it, too. But hopefully the autocast of the ability is good. Where the brand ultimate can go wild on them, I hope. I have no idea if it also triggers maybe my magic missile too, potentially. I'm just gonna take the plant in the middle to heal myself. I have the brand ultimate going on to that guy. I think that I am seeing it trigger all the time, so it does actually synergize with it, so our magic missile is going kind of crazy right now. Yeah, our magic missile did 10,000 damage because I guess it's just triggering so much from Wildfire also going off. We will take probably ability haste right now. Okay. Magic Pen Tenacity. Movement speed. I feel like movement speed is kind of valuable. So we'll hold on to this. This is our shield and like a little amount of AP that we have. If I wanted something else, what would I even want? Probably more autocast related stuff at this point. Because if I was to finish this, does it actually heal for an okay amount if I had it? I'm not really sure. So I'm going to go Sanguine because Sanguine also now is I store percent of the damage that I deal as healing, so I have ways of keeping myself alive maybe. Oh, the Ezreal Q just did so much damage there. I think that my damage might be bonkers when people just walk near me and I hit them with a single ability. It does a huge amount. I'm also, like, much tankier than you would think, I guess. At least versus this guy. Maybe he's just weak, I'm not really sure. Alright, dude, she's here. It's all you're gonna literally kill her. Oh, okay, never mind. Somehow I killed her. I'm not even sure what just happened, but I'll take it. We have a personalized Wildfire. I can upgrade it. Weighted pop-offs lowers my cooldowns by a ridiculous amount. Light 'em up is something else. If I was to reroll, it will show another silver augment, so I guess I'll take Wildfire. I think I get also another level up, so I can choose something again. So I have Wildfire at max. Will it actually be enough to solve everything, though? The Singed Poison. Let's replace the Frost Wraith. I don't think it's that important. I got Overflow that increases my damage by a percentage, and I have an okay amount of mana to make it so it does a lot more, I guess. I don't know if that works on Wildfire, though. Katarina, for some reason, didn't ulti us in the backline, so it's going kind of crazy. Yeah, we are extremely strong. I don't even know if it's me that's really that strong, but I feel good. I feel confident going into this. That didn't seem difficult at all, but I also didn't see Kat really do anything. Dude, because I honestly built this, should I just build this and in 2 rounds no matter what, even though we're at the end stage, there's still plenty of rounds left, and the heal and shield power can actually be crazy maybe? Because I also have the increased healing and shielding from the other thing. I don't know if that actually works that way. My ability heals and shields are more. So I guess that works for my Q as well, my Q shield. And also, now that I have this, this also gives heal and shield power based off of mana, which is making the Q shield be even more. Plus also the shielding from the Seraphs, plus also the shielding from the Lightning Rod as well. That shields for 1,000. This might give me tankiness to not just get one-shot if I do get caught. Whoever just did that kind of knocked me into them. She kind of deserves to die. Oh, never mind. She's not dead. Hopefully she wasn't listening. Yeah, I don't take damage, really. I feel kind of invincible. Let's see if Zoe can even hit me for a lot. Yeah, it was like an okay amount. No, I still have my Seraphs, though. Like, the Seraph shielding is still just way too much. My heals and shields can also critically strike. Also, I can have a massive shield at the beginning, but I also have Overflow, where I can increase everything by an even bigger amount. Plus, it also lowers my cooldowns when I cast. So now when I cast my abilities, you can see that my cooldowns start resetting themselves, because if you spend 300 mana, it will cause that to happen. It also works on your ultimate as well, so my ultimate is becoming spammable, so I can spam whatever I want now, however much I wish. Which then just feeds back into Magic Missile, and I'm already so dang strong. This is not done upgrading where it will also be healing my teammates and me. Got lasered. Do I die? I can't move this entire time. Oh, no, she didn't kill me, and she's actually dying to me. This is actually surprising that I'm actually kind of not losing to this. I'm somewhat surprised. I might still lose in the end, though. I'm trying. It's because of the healing, it looks like, but I still didn't die in the end. Huh. I'm surprised at how tanky I am. I didn't think that it would work this well for the tankiness, but it's actually really crazy. I can have way more shielding on my Q. But it's probably better to get auto-cast. Ooh, restart. Being able to restart my abilities. I already, like, do that itself. Man, the choices here are so bad. I guess I'll just re-roll it. I feel like I can still find plenty of other stuff. We have item and damage over time effects and crit. OK Boomerang. I'll just take OK Boomerang. I mean, OK Boomerang is able to, just shoot out a bunch. Why not? Also, I think that it's another thing that's going to trigger the Magic Missile to go crazier. Not that it's really too necessary, because it seems that my team is just so OP. He says he wants to 1v3. I'm kind of down just to make sure that I'm hoping he dies. Dude, why is Zoe going for me? Go kill that guy. Ooh, he got cat. Oh, no. It was close, though. You almost got cat. It's my turn to try to 1v3, I guess. Ah, the fear. I can't move the entire time. Dude, CC is just not balanced at all for that item. But I can start dishing out so much. If only, dude. If only. We can upgrade the missile count of the boomerangs to way better. Let's lose one more. You had your chance. It's my turn. I got this. Oh, she has raid boss. Okay, well, she's just gonna be stuck in the middle. I'm gonna try to 1v3 before then. I'm not allowing it, unless Pantheon's just gonna go in, I guess. Oh, the Berserk effect is so broken. Never mind, there's no chance, dude. One single CC from Cat. We actually could lose the entire game because, honestly, there's no really, There's no good counterplay to what she has. Does she have yeah, she does. She has casting her ultimate makes her invincible. That makes it so difficult to fight this type of thing because it doesn't feel like you have much counterplay at all. Don't chase is worthless, doesn't do anything. Autocast, more shielding is okay. Movement speed probably would never save us. My abilities apply on hit effects could have been crazy if I found that way earlier, so I'm just going to take the luck shielding. It's not really the most insane amount, but at least it's just a little bit more, and I do have heal and shield power 45% right now. The rounds that were easy before this, how we were winning, were we have to somehow, like, kill the cat, really. Like, for my teammates just dying in the beginning. Oh, he one-shot her. Nice. I can just ghost at her, maybe, and just try to chase. She bubbles, but, I mean, I don't know if she can one-shot. Oh, the Katarina is somehow alive again. I tried flashing away and getting a shield, but it just didn't do enough in the end. I think another thing that could be happening is that I just am getting regened on. Can I even get rezzed here? It might be over. Oh, he's not able to, maybe. Yeah, anti-shield from Blitzcrank, dude, is so difficult to deal with. The anti-shield is insane. But anyways, I did most damage. Pantheon probably thought that he was, like, gigabroken, and he looked pretty broken, but my synergies kind of worked out. Sadly, when somebody has invincibility plus also a type of thing where there's infinite stacking fears, it's not really possible to usually beat though, unless you one-shot them, but I didn't have that build. I had a ramping build, and ramping build can't beat it too well. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.